Today on Fry the Chef, we're going to try and make a orange chicken. And it's not chicken a l'orange, it's chicken in an orange sauce. It's my own thing. With garlic and onions and white wine. And of course, orange juice right from the oranges and orange zest. We're also going to make a nice celery soup. Never tried it, but I'm going to do it right now. And probably an orange onion salad. I've been making that a lot this week and it should be fantastic. Let's give it a shot on Fry the Chef. So what we're going to try to do is all the prep at one time for 3 dishes, including the salad with the oranges. And so we'll need 2 kinds of onions, red for the salad, yellow for the soup, and for the chicken. So here they are. Whole head of garlic, celery for the soup, red onion, yellow onion. Prep them, get them ready. So here's all our prep. We're going to use fresh tarragon with the orange sauce and the chicken. Onions for the chicken, garlic for part of the chicken, part of the soup, celery for the soup, onions for the salad, and onions for the soup. Let's get cooking. Cook down the onions and the celery for your soup and for your chicken. Cut your chicken into chunks. These are nice big breasts, and of course they're too big, so what you do with big breasts, you make them smaller. Or just enjoy them. So, use a sharp knife. Add your garlic, half to the soup. That's half a head of garlic there. It goes on top so it doesn't go down and scorch, and then we'll work it in. And the other half goes in the chicken. Here again, we're going to flip that and let it cook with the onions below it. Get all that garlic and put it in. We've added salt and pepper here. So stir the chicken and the garlic and the onions, salt and pepper around, slightly brown. Stir up your soup pot. We're going to add the white wine to both, and then we're going to add the rice to the soup to thicken it. So if you're paying attention on the way I cook, I use very little butter, I use olive oil, and I use a little bit of wine, just a drizzle to add flavor. I don't want it tasting all winey. That's all you need. This is Meridian. It's unbelievable. It's a Chardonnay. It's the best deal in the world. So I zested 4 oranges with this hand zester. It's much more efficient than the other kind. That's the zest, and that goes right into the chicken dish, which will be made beautiful. Now we juice the oranges just with the citrus reamer and put them all over the chicken. Meanwhile, we've added water to the soup, probably about 4 cups. And we're going to add some stock. Now we take our orange with the citrus reamer and we're going to ream it over this to catch the seeds, because these are Valencias and we don't want to eat them. So we'll just fill this up with nice fresh orange juice. Add fresh tarragon. You have your orange juice, you have your orange zest, salt and pepper, the onions and garlic are all in there. So now you want to let this simmer for about 20 minutes or so, and then let the sauce cook down after. Add some chicken stock to your soup. So we'll let that boil for about 15 minutes or so, and then we'll pulverize it with a blender. To prepare your salad, you want to cut the edge off the orange all the way around. It's just simple sawing motion. You cut it all around, then you cut it into slices. So this is what your oranges should look like. Nice discs. You just put them in the salad, mix them in. We'll just have a real big orange taste, a little balsamic vinegar. That sweetens the orange. You may not believe it, but it's really powerful. And a little olive oil. And we have an orange onion salad. Absolutely spectacular. Maybe a little salt and pepper. Just a luscious summer salad. Very Mediterranean. What you looking for, Newt? What are you looking for? So looking for the other half of the onion we didn't use. We're going to dice this up. Actually slice it like the rest. And then add it to bacon. And then to green peas. It should be an amazing side dish. Why? Because I saw Gordon Ramsay do it this week. Ha! Nothing spells success like stealing from others. What you doing?
Doing a cookie sheet.
Ah, for the pastry puffs, which we're not making, we're just eating. So you take the bacon grease, which isn't very much, and you saute the onions in it. Then we're going to chop up the bacon. Once we've done, put it back in the pan with the frozen peas. 15 minutes in the cooking where he's got the pigs in a blanket appetizer going. She's tossing out the box and looking at the cooking time. Oh, that's all right. We got frozen peas on top of the bacon and the sauteed onions and a little bit of the bacon grease, which is dynamite. 15 minutes in, we got another 10 minutes for the soup to be done. And then the chicken is steaming in the orange juice, and we'll reduce the sauce down at the end. Very low calorie, by the way, all of this. Ha, except the bacon. Who's here? What do you see? Huh? Uh-oh. Who's here? Uh-oh. 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 Come on, inside. Let's go. Come on. Come on, let's go. Inside. Come on, come. Let's go. Welcome. What do you got? Oh, my God.
Well, they didn't have the one we wanted, and then I saw that, and that's called a traditional strawberry bistro cake.
All right. Looks like we'll have to muddle through it. Here, I'll hold that.
You want to refrigerate it?
Yeah, probably grab it out of there so we can get in there.
They didn't have anything to put it in. The guy finally found this box.
Oh, all right. Let's make room for this room right on top.
So, how are you doing?
Right in the middle there.
Jeez, you look adorable, aren't you?
Perfect. Great.
What's with all the pictures?
You're on the next Fry the Chef episode.
Oh, that's right.
This is Paul and Kathy. They were lovely and retired and they decided to screw it all up and go back to work and make millions of dollars. Meanwhile, we are letting the chicken cook down so the sauce becomes very syrupy and it'll be very nice. The peas are covered. We've mixed the bacon and onions up. And the soup just has to be pulverized somehow, and I'm going to do it in a blender. So we'll start with the soup first and work our way around. So my buddy, who's a real chef, Mike Bartic, runs Saltwater Enterprises. He has an incredible kitchen. He gave me this because he had an extra one, or a vendor gave it to him. So I'm going to use that and put it into the soup pot and grind up all the rice and the celery, and we're going to have a beautiful celery soup. So the chicken's almost done. We're just boiling down the sauce. The peas are done, ready to be served, and the soup is done, and I got through the mincing process. So we're going to plate up the soup and probably have that with our appetizers, something fun to start with, and then kick back into this. Our chicken à l'orange, our peas and bacon and onions, and then our beautiful salad with a nice Chardonnay. Paul brought us Sterling. Here's our celery soup, looking good and very easy. So we reduced the sauce down, and it's nice and thick. That'll make a beautiful spoon over on the meat, like that, and just give it a succulent orange flavor. Can't go wrong. The peas and bacon are smelling astounding right now, so I'm going to plate up and eat. So here's our chicken, ready to go out, covered in a luscious orange sauce. It's not a classic à l'orange. Very simple, very little fat. So we'll take it out there. Everyone's on a droid phone call, and they've got the peas and everything else out there. So let's see what it looks like.
And Conrad's going to prepare the meal. And
so what does the kitchen look like after one of my meals? Well, not very pretty. But it sure was worth it.